there was this good quote that I heard. I don't remember where I heard this from. It's a pretty old one. It's one that like started this whole philosophy thing. But one of the quote was, "Don't let your past experiences make up your personality, your whole personality." And then the first thing I thought was, it was like, just letting go. It's a very hard thing to do. Even, you know, very hard in a sense of just, want how to let go, or even wanting to let go. I feel like a lot of us don't want to let go. Whether we're holding on to, whether it's a past experience, a thought, or even a person, right? But but you and I know that in order to have peace within ourselves, or to even begin loving ourselves, is to let go what is holding us back. Holding on to something really hurts us. It brings us down. I feel like in order to begin loving ourselves, we have to let go. Like what I just said from the last clip, my phone fell. Um, well, the thing that really helped me to begin this journey. It's a long journey, and I also feel like it's a journey that has a bunch of small journeys in within it. I wrote it down here as well, but I'm not gonna re-say it. Probably not. But like, what did help me was just finding stuff that I have love for, or I really like, right? Like whether it's reading this specific manga, or reading the specific book, or playing video games, or like having such passion for this game dev, right? I feel like just starting with that and taking that love you have for that company, or whatever it is, right? And trying to project it onto you. Try to use that onto yourself. I feel like another major thing about this self-love is it takes time. It takes quite a while for you to genuinely feel that you love yourself, right? And it's not an embarrassing thing too. When I started all this stuff, like a year ago now, I generally thought it was somewhat embarrassing. Oh, affirmations. Oh, it's kind of cringeworthy. Because I guess you could say, well, especially now, right? It kind of, like, I guess, like the internet, kind of made it cringy in a way, or like even with self-talk, right? Just talking to yourself, right? That helped me exponentially in the matter of just understanding me. And by understanding myself, I was able to come at peace with myself, love myself, and just enjoy what I have. you know um shit, I don't know what else to talk about. I guess this YouTube thing, I want to generally want to start doing now. Like, the weather's fantastic now, and I guess you could say, right, I'm loving myself enough where I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this, talking in front of a camera, and just put it out there, right? I'm loving myself to do this, right? Putting myself in uncomfortable situations. I love myself. Wait, is that? And I think he said you have to love yourself to a point where you can feel pain, or something like that. Profound pondering. Yeah, I think his newest video was about self-love, and inspired me to do this one. But no, but yeah, it's a journey. It takes time. At first, it will feel a bit cringy. um I guess kind of with everything you do, at first it's just either you suck at it, or it doesn't feel right, whatnot. But I guess, with like almost anything, the more you do it, the better you become at it. Like when I started, working in retail, I absolutely sucked at working in retail. I mean, I couldn't use a jack. I had no idea. The only job experience I had was in the kitchen. I was a dishwasher and a server. So when I got out of the kitchen, out of like the restaurants and whatnot, it was a retirement home. It wasn't a full on restaurant. Like, I got paid hourly. I didn't get any tips and whatnot. But once I got out of there, because it no longer fit my life, right? I had to like move on from it. I got into Walmart and retail and all that stuff. I'm very glad that Walmart got me in. They took me with zero experience, and now I'm no longer there. Man, other retail that I get paid more, and somewhat work less too, which is like golden. It's golden. Like if you find a new job that pays you more and you work less, dude, like you got lucky, got very lucky. But no, but yeah, continue with all this stuff. This is very inspired by Profound Pondering. I mean, I've been watching him for like about a week now. Like seriously watching him for like a week. I think it's second week too. I don't know. I kind of like just tracking stuff, like mentally tracking stuff, like what I started and this and that. But I forget, but I do write them down. So like 6 months from now, right? Oh shit, yeah. I started reading The Climber, in started reading Climber in October of 22, right? It's something like that, it's whatever. But yeah, that should be it. I think it's short, I don't know, but love yourself, continue, and try to do more, or try to do more as much. I don't know, but goodbye.